How many lies have you told today? Perhaps you'd say none, but deception doesn't always announce itself openly. It hides in subtle distortions, convenient omissions, or the truths we refuse to acknowledge. Now ask yourself, how many truths have you denied within your own mind? Every word spoken, every intention harbored sends ripples through the universe. Lies aren't merely empty utterances. They carry energy that echoes through our existence in ways we rarely notice. Today, we'll examine what occurs at the deepest levels of reality, when deception leaves your lips. Throughout history, across countless cultures and spiritual traditions, words have been understood as living creative forces. The Gospel of John states, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." Here, language appears as the primordial essence of existence. Words don't simply describe our world, they actively shape its formation. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the brilliant transcendentalist philosopher, taught that words clothe our thoughts. But they're more than that. Words possess their own vibration, an inherent energy spreading in all directions. They're seeds planted in the universe's fertile soil. Depending on their quality, they generate either flowers bringing beauty and harmony, or weeds choking life itself. Modern science, particularly quantum physics, is beginning to grasp what spiritual traditions have known for millennia. Everything consists of energy. If this is true, then words as sound vibrations inevitably impact our energetic field and surrounding reality. Have you noticed how certain words immediately affect your emotional state? Compliments make us feel uplifted. Our energy expands, our hearts warm. Criticism creates immediate heaviness in our chest, an energetic contraction pulling us downward. Words carry specific frequencies interacting directly with our energy field, creating elevations or blockages, expansions or contractions. Japanese researcher Masaru Emoto conducted fascinating experiments on words' impact on water molecules. When exposed to positive words like love and gratitude, water formed symmetrical, beautiful ice crystals. When exposed to negative words like hate or anger, the crystals became chaotic and distorted. Consider this. If our bodies are roughly 70% water, what impact do our words have on our very being? Words extend from the mind, just as the mind extends from the soul. Everything we think and feel reverberates into the world through language. But contrary to popular belief, words don't just reflect existing reality, they actively create it. Hermetic philosophy, expressed through Hermes Trismegistus's teachings, reminds us, as above, so below, the mind's microcosm reflects and influences reality's macrocosm. Our words, as extensions of thought, shape the world surrounding us. We literally create our reality through the words we choose. When we speak truth, we align with the universe's vibration, with the cosmos's natural harmony. In Taoism, this alignment is called Wu Wei, effortless action, flowing in perfect harmony with life's rhythm. However, when we distort truth through lies or deceptions, we create misalignment between mind, word, and reality. This misalignment registers in our energy field as dissonance. In ancient times, the term spell linked closely to casting enchantments. There's something genuinely magical about words. When we spell a word, we're essentially casting a spell. Words shape, evoke, and transform. Every phrase, every expression functions like an incantation cast upon the world and ourselves. The ancient mystery schools of Egypt and Greece deeply understood verbal power. Hermetic initiates learned that words possessed immense creative force, capable of altering realities. Hermes Trismegistus declared, "He who knows the power of the word knows the power of the gods." When we use words with awareness and true intention, We can shape our lives according to highest spiritual purpose. But when we speak unconsciously, when we lie or use words carelessly, we generate spiritual disorder. Lies, like poorly cast spells, return to us as dissonant energies, difficult circumstances, and relationships that don't flow. Words are divine instruments but can become destructive weapons without proper wisdom. Every living being is surrounded by an aura, an extension of our spiritual energy manifesting in the physical and emotional body. This aura is nourished by our thoughts, feelings, and words. When we speak truth, our aura remains strong, intact, and expansive. Lying acts as a dissonant frequency, causing ruptures and imbalances in our energetic structure. It's as if small holes appear in our auric field, allowing vital energy to leak while denser energies enter. In the chakra system, lying primarily affects the fifth chakra, the Vishuddha, located at the throat. This chakra is truth and communication center. When we lie, we create blockages here, preventing free energy flow throughout the body. This blockage generates feelings of stagnation and frustration, eventually manifesting as physical ailments, throat problems, glandular issues, respiratory disorders. Recent neuroscience studies show that when we lie, our body reacts immediately. The amygdala, the brain region responsible for detecting threats and mediating emotions like fear and anxiety, activates with every lie. Lying triggers a stress response, raising cortisol levels. This causes increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and nervous system overload. Over time, frequent lies, even seemingly harmless ones, cause physical damage. Insomnia, digestive problems, chronic diseases. The body, like the spirit, is designed to exist in harmony with truth. When this harmony breaks, the body suffers. The energetic field weakens, chakras misalign, and the result is an imbalanced cycle affecting not just physical health but emotional and spiritual well-being too. Lies also generate emotional dissonance. Truth distortions create negative vibrations in our energy field, manifesting as guilt, anxiety, and disconnection. This state directly affects our ability to genuinely connect with others, creating distance and mistrust in relationships. Beyond energetic imbalance, lies create spiritual barriers. When we distort truth, we distance ourselves from our own essence and consequently from divine connection. Hermes Trismegistus taught that truth is the key to alignment with the all. Lying plunges us into illusion, disconnecting us from light. The spirit vibrates at pure truth's frequency. Lying is resistance to that frequency, creating separation between the lower self, governed by fear and insecurity, and the higher self, which is pure consciousness and truth. Lies trap us in matter's density, while truth frees us to experience higher consciousness levels. In all great spiritual traditions, karma exists, the law of cause and effect. Everything we do, think, and say returns to us like a reflection. Lies therefore create negative karma because they contradict the universe's natural order, which is truth. Every lie generates spiritual debt. It's not just moral, it's energetic. Lying creates vibrational distortions requiring balance. The more we lie, the heavier our burden and the greater our disconnection from divine light. Osho said, "Lies are the beginning of all spiritual diseases." Lies obscure inner truth, trapping us in illusion and separation. This separation is the root of all spiritual suffering. But the way back always remains open. Through truth, we can rebalance our energies, dissolve spiritual blockages, and restore our soul's purity. Truth is the key to spiritual liberation. I invite you to reflect deeply. Where in your life is truth being obscured? What can you do to dissolve the shadows and allow truth's light to shine? When we begin living in complete honesty with ourselves and the world, we start feeling life's flow in an entirely new way. The return to truth is a return to spirit's simplicity and purity. Thank you for watching.